With an explosion of colors and searing brightness levels, Samsung's SUHD TVs are all the rage these days. But if you're looking for 4K action that doesn't hit the wallet so hard, you probably want to look at their UHD lineup like the KU7000. Now this TV packs great 4K resolution, tons of smart features, and while it doesn't have all the latest LCD tech, it looks pretty good on the TV stand as well. While the KU7000 is a mid-tier model, you'd never know it from looking at the design. You can see this really nice slim bezel covered in smoke chrome around the edges here, and it's matched by a nice stylish two-pronged stand. At 2.1 inches deep, it's also got a really slim profile. And if you look at the backside here, Samsung's tacked on its textured back panel, which offers clean lines and a modern aesthetic. You can see all the inputs you'd expect in a modern TV at the backside here, including the latest HDMI 2.0A inputs for HDR compatibility, though we wish Samsung would have tacked on one more to make it 4 ports. Speaking of HDMI 2.0A, the TV is set up for HDR10, one of the most popular formats for high dynamic range content. The other standout trait is Samsung's new smart remote. It's sleek, it's Bluetooth powered, and it's ergonomic, including these intuitive volume and channel keys that are very easy to find in the dark. The remote's minimalist design works well in part because of the KU7000 Smart Hub, which isn't just smart, it's pretty brilliant. Clicking up the home key easily brings up every option you'll need, and the TV is preloaded with all the best apps, including 4K apps like Netflix and Amazon, and YouTube, as well as Hulu, HBO Now, and a ton of others. What's really genius about the system, though, is how well it plays with others. It not only senses a Blu-ray player or a cable box, but it even knows when you connect add-ons like an Apple TV or Roku or Amazon Fire TV. It also allows you to instantly control those devices with your TV remote, which is really convenient. With all it has going for it, the TV does have a few flaws when it comes to performance. The issues aren't something we expect to be extremely notable to most viewers, but they're worth mentioning. For one thing, the shadow detail isn't great on this TV. Darker images tend to get crushed quickly into profiles, and that forces you to bring the brightness up, so black levels are a little dingier and grayer than we want them. And that lack of contrast also knocks out some of the impact of the 4K HDR shows and movies. The TV also has some issues with motion judder, but luckily we were able to fix that without getting too much of the soap opera effect by adding just a couple of notches in the judder reduction. That made things look a lot better. And of course, as an LCD screen, it also has some trouble with off-axis viewing, but it's not any more than most TVs at this price range. On the bright side, the TV offers gorgeous color accuracy, and when you pull up some good 4K content, it really looks fantastic, especially in the large sizes like the 55 and 65 inches. You can see detail for days and a wide range of colors that look rich and engaging without looking saturated. The TV's HDR Premium technology won't get nearly as bright as the SUHD TVs we mentioned earlier, but it is compatible with new 4K HDR Blu-rays and HDR streaming content from Netflix and Amazon. For those on a budget, Samsung's loaded KU7000 TV is an enticing choice, packing solid performance, brilliant smarts, and a sexy design, all for a pretty nice price.